Alright, y'all, we got to get back on the Mustang. I got to get these subframe connectors. We're going to do some 4-inch welds on it. I did some looking on these online, on these subframe connectors. Some people will weld this whole piece solid to here. And then I talked to a friend of mine about welding it solid. He said he wouldn't do that. Just put the 4 inches weld in case I ever wanted to take it off. I'm never going to take this off this car once it's done. You know, if I ever get rid of it, it'd go with it. But I am just going to do the 4-inch welds like he said. You know, I don't want to heat up too much. I want to do 4 inches here, 4 inches on the back, and 4, you know, right here at the last. I'm going to come up about 4 inches right here. Do the same thing, which I'm going to weld this piece from here to here solid, same way on the other end, because it doesn't have this little flat piece right here. There's nothing on the back side. The only piece that has cradling is right here. And so I'm going to weld it up. Because if you look it up, like I said, some people will weld them up solid. And then if you do the instructions, it says just to weld these to the car only. And then to weld it up back there, which I did exactly like the instructions said. But for my peace of mind, I just want to do a little bit more. Try to make it safer or whatever. I don't think it really will help. Just make my peace of mind. But my wife is racing this car, and I want it the best I can get it and as safe as I can get it. So a couple extra welds just ease my mind. So that's what we're going to do. And then that'll have up these subframe connectors. I got some sound deadener stuff from Walmart. Just some cheap stuff in a can. And I sprayed it back there. You can see where it's coated up from there. So from the back of the doors or behind the seats all the way up to here, we're going to get it sprayed. And then that'll have everything done with these subframe connectors under the car. We don't have a whole lot left to do under here. I got to get a new oil pan for the transmission. That way I can put the transmission temperature gauge in the pan. This one doesn't have the 1/8 inch hole on the other side, on the passenger side. If you reach up, there should be a plug on some of these transmissions that you can screw into the temperature gauge. This one doesn't have it. It doesn't even have the hole for the speedometer. It's a TCI 6 to 1,000 horse. It's just a strictly race transmission for it. So we got to get a pan, and plus I need a new pan anyways. This one leaks, the gasket's bad, and right there where the bolt is all. We've had this transmission a while. Good transmission though. But anyways, we got to get a new pan, and I have to get a the hoop for my my safety hoop for the drive shaft. I was going to make one, but I don't have a bender. And when I got to looking at Harbor Freight to buying a bender, by the time I ended up spending all the stuff to get a bender to bend one, only $100. So I'm just probably going to buy one and put it in, and then that'll have everything done here that I can do other than the exhaust system. So yeah, we're getting close, man. I got the anti-roll bar to put on the back, which we don't need at first, but that's be the last thing back there. So yeah, man, I'm just rambling. So all right, I got to do these 4-inch welds. I'm going to do the welds, get them done, and then spray the underlaying, and then yeah, that'll have this done. I'll get the rear jacked up, and I'll come back and show y'all where I'm at. Where man, I got all this cleaned up. Right here, all the way around down to here. Got me a nice spot here and here. Same way over there. Get everything cleaned up, ready to go. My stuff laid out. And yeah, so we're gonna. So let me show you all this stuff I got here. This is the cans I got from Walmart. I mean, some Rust-Oleum stuff, but like I said, it's just something to keep down corrosion after I do this. So yeah, all right, let me get busy, knock this out, and I'll be back. Gaps would be fun. Nasty bugger right there. Stop right there. Alright, I'll show you these ugly welds. I got them all cleaned up. I didn't have my machine set up right. I had my heat was all off. I guess I hit my dials when I was taking my stuff off of. That's what happened right here. But you can see I made up for it. Got some pretty good runs here. There's a gap, so I was trying to fill in, you know. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not no welder, but it ain't going nowhere. So anyways, I got all that side over there done as well. But you can't see it. I already started putting some of that sound deadener on it and spraying up underneath here. I just wanted to let y'all see these welds on this side before I covered everything up. Alright, let me get back busy. Alright, we got all the sound deadener done up underneath here. All up underneath there is done. I don't know how well y'all can see underneath here, but nice little smooth coating. We'll let it all dry. Back up so y'all can kind of see it. It's a rubber, little coating, so I don't know. It's supposed to help with sound. I doubt it, but anyways, all right. That's a good little days right there. We'll get the rest of the stuff tied up, and I'll get some things ordered, and we'll get back on this. So, all right. I'll holler at y'all taters later.